fuck. So I understand everybody got a dream. I know all about that. Every man got a right to spit a verse mentality. But then it's like, man, is this shit hot or not? And that shit ain't hot, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Niggas don't care about that shit no more.
Turn the cameras on, please.
Like, niggas don't care about that shit. Behind and everything.
Cool, but we don't gotta be. I just show you some niggas that's up next that ain't behind. We don't, but the niggas that's in the gatekeepers guarding the gate is them old niggas that's behind. So it's like,
I feel what you're saying.
We gotta make enough noise to where what they doing ain't even relevant. So I love what they doing with SC Lo-Fi, going up against them the same day. Cause that's where the shit really at. Fuck what they doing at the Feelings Weekly Center, bro. Like, and I ain't knocking it, but it's
you can't
like,
say that though.
Yes, I can. Yes, I
Say
can.
that.
I can. I just said it. Yes, I can.
How long has SC Lo-Fi been doing that thing?
A year.
And how long has goddamn the Hoodie Awards been going on?
Fucking 15. I don't know.
They're established. Like you can't just
establish a trail of ass. I understand.
It don't matter if it's ass or not.
It do. Yes, it do.
No, it does not. If it's what we got, it's what we got.
I think
No.
Boss
It
Man
don't
is the
matter if
wackest
it's
shit
ass.
I ain't
ever.
talking about him.
But I'm
bro.
just saying, like,
It do matter. That's the problem. That it's too much ass, so it's hot shit is just not getting the right attention because there's so much ass in the way. Excuse my language.
So why the ass ain't? I mean, why the hot shit ain't at the Philly Sweet Center?
I guess I just got to battle. I got to beef with it. Subpar product. Because it's like it's so much subpar product out that it don't really ain't. That shit is like clouding the hot shit that's brewing under. You know what I'm saying? Like, so when you think of South Carolina, you think of the upstate, you think of them Hoodie Awards when everybody really should be at SC Lo-Fi, the hot shit. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, bro. But
no, you good. But I think what the problem is
it's like you got
you're looking at this. You're looking at this from an objective perspective, as it being subjective. Because that's what music is. It's your personal preference.
Right.
And right now, a lot of people's personal preference may not, like, it's not my personal preference. But I can't be like, yo, that shit's super trash. It don't need to be on the radio.
I feel you.
Or it's super trash that, you know, ain't no need to this event to exist. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't knocking that, bro. Everybody deserves a chance.
Yeah,
I mean, I know that I'm passionate about the hot shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just that the fact that I know, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I guess I wouldn't care, but today I tried to play ball with niggas to a certain extent. I feel like I got played when I tried to play fair and involve people that I probably really feel like I need to move you out the way. But I'm trying to be cool with y'all because everybody let's shake hands and let's hold hands in South Carolina, yay. But it's like, really, man, fuck that. I don't give a fuck. It's just me, Slim, you, and whoever. Us against the. I got an us against the world mentality. I said that on episode 3. Like, yo, I'm back against the wall right now. I'm feeling A1 Duffy. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's because like I ain't, man. I'm fucking with the new shit because the new niggas is hotter than anything them other cats was putting out, man. And I just feel like they my thing is like, bro, reset the standard. Cause right now the standard need to be reset. That's one thing Mo was talking about at that networking event. It's like the people in this room
Is that you with that microphone?
is
A
next.
little bit.
You know what I'm saying? Like is. Everything else is played out. The people that was in that room that night was like, all right, y'all can change it. Because right now, it need to be a changing of the guard. He asked me one time, like, yo, you believe in gatekeepers? And I was like, nah, not with the internet. Like, nah, everybody just do what they do. Mm-hmm. And with the cream gonna rise to the top. So I ain't tripping off what they doing at what anybody else doing. I want to focus on what we doing because I know what we doing is working.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said about the Cartier Camel interview. He done did other interviews with how ours is he got the most plays on. Mm-hmm. We had 490 with A1 Duffy with no promotion. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like Cam tagging me and shit every day. A1 Duffy just letting that shit sit. or maybe just them 500 views might have came from Union, his town. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, nah, bro. It's like I ain't really with that. Oh shit, man. Like, I don't know if it's that Bishopville mentality, and I'm from a little small town, so I got a chip on my shoulder because I come from no opportunities and I had to think bigger to get out of that shit, you know what I'm saying? So I really don't give a fuck. So, you know, I don't know what it is, but it's something in me that really just feel like on some 50 Cent shit. Like, yo, these niggas is in the way. I'm about to start bombing on these niggas like 50 did with Ja Rule. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really feel like 50 versus, like, everybody else is Ja Rule, not everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, that shit we went through today, that's that Ja Rule shit. Like, man, y'all niggas ain't really for real. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you can't say that, though.
Nah, bro, but I can. Because I seen footage from the music symposium event that just went down. Mm-hmm. That was a fun.
But here's the thing, right?
That shit was dead.
Here's the thing, right? Like, when a motherfucker out there working, like, think about it. This man just took his orders to a studio session, did a session, right?
Right.
And already had something else lined up.
Right.
For the rest of the night.
Right.
Feel what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
The shit is just like, what can we say about that though?
I can't say.
I mean, what can
that's
we say?
I want to have artists that go to a studio session and got a show later on
exactly.
With a podcast in the middle. So it ain't.
But if your schedule full, it's a possibility something can get knocked off. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how the things work. You know what I'm saying? Shit, I was telling you, throughout the week, like, bro, I don't know. I can't say yeah or no to that time right now. You feel me?
Nah, you
know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Shit. And if you did have an artist and you don't have the key to certain doors to open up, and somebody said, well, we got this show going on at the Philly Sweetly Center, would you take your artist over there? You gonna say fuck that shit because it ain't nothing?
That's a very good point.
You gonna go over there?
Not necessarily. I mean, I can't say that because it's like, if I'm pushing reset the standard, then if that's below the standard, then right, it'll be a judgment call.
But
I respect the question.
You're looking at it objectively again, though. You know what I'm saying?
Look, man, I understand what you're saying.
Who's to say that you're the one that can say what the standard is?
Yeah.
I know I can't say that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know I like what I like.
I got you.
And not everybody gonna like what I like.
In this era, it's a big standard to set. So in this era, I get it to where people can do what they want to do.
That's facts.
I get it. And honestly, the whole push South Carolina shit is like a 10-year-old fucking mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on my other live the other day, that video I posted when I was like, comparing putting on South Carolina ain't really gonna happen because it's a whole state. How can you put a whole state on? Like DJ Screw started with Texas, he ain't worried about what it was doing. I mean, he started in Houston, he ain't worried about what they was doing in Dallas. It's shit that he was doing in Houston translated to motherfuckers in Fort Worth, in Arlington, and Dallas, and wherever else in Texas, then cool. That shit spread all around the world. He just focused on his one area. And honestly, I'm not an upstater, so this ain't my area, but this where I'm at. So it's like, all right, I got a challenge between balancing out the hot shit where I'm from and where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? And that is 2/3 of the state right there. So it's like, I'm balancing my mentality with the purpose. You know what I mean? Like, okay, do I just want to put on for people that I like and think and trust that my taste is good enough to resonate with other folks? Which it seems like that's working. Or do I take on put the whole SC on mentality and organize the state? That shit is more work than it need to be. You know what I mean? So I'm actually still game planning what this is gonna really be. You know what I mean? As far as my brand, but at the same time, my brand is to stand on hot shit. DJ Campaign, the guy with the golden ear. I know I can stand on my taste, and I feel like my taste is good enough to where shit, other people should like it too. If you really know it, if you in tune, but if you ain't in tune, that's cool. But I don't, I understand the balance that I need to have right now. And trust me, my initial mentality is some us against the world and me against the world type shit. But at the same time, since I am incorporating other people into what we got going on, I do have to maintain a balance. Luckily, I'm a Libra, so I'm pretty good at balancing shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is, man. You know, it's the balance. But at the same time, there needs to be a temperature check and a thermostat adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Hustle and Flow, my favorite movie, so everybody do got a right to spit a verse and contribute, you know. I ain't knocking nobody that doing what they doing. It's just that, okay, what y'all doing is cool, but what campaign bubbling up over here is gonna be something different. And I can only work to show that. Honestly, like, I can talk all day, but the work is really what's really gonna show. So when I do put out these mixtapes and you hear what I'm playing, and then we graduate to events and you can feel the energy in the room off this music that's playing, we'll see. Like, one guy hit me up and he was like, yo, I've been waiting for some all Carolina shit. I'd rather just listen to all Carolina music, South Carolina music, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right. And I was telling Shamara, you know, I'm gonna fuck around and have a Serato full of SC music and be the, like, and see what that do, you know what I mean? Like, so, shit, I'm up for the challenge. I don't mind. I like it, you know, and see how it go, because ain't no just strictly SC musical platform. Like I said at the networking event, somebody got to play this shit. Somebody got to play the music, you know, and no disrespect to nobody's fan base, but like, it has to be a platform or a station, or because it's about the music when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If ain't nobody really playing it and mixing it up and really just somewhere you can go to, just like you can go to URL TV to get all the battles. If it ain't nowhere you can go to get all of the hot South Carolina shit, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, there's no way you can really establish the South Carolina culture for real, where it resonates outside of the rappers rapping for rappers at the event.
But you know, that's, I mean,
it's a challenge.
You got niggas that's trying to do it, but it never really stick, man. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the audience really there.
Right.
It's not.
You feel me? So, like, it's the audience really there.
Okay, so
like, South Carolina, the consumers, they're typically consuming music from other states.
Right.
From other like.
Okay, and so I got to keep it in perspective, not to cut you off, bro.
Nah, you good. We conversing. I'm
talking with two people that's in the room where the Upstate just got their first real hip hop radio station like 5 years ago with the block. I come from a place where I know it 103.9 been 103.9. The Big DM been the Big DM. 101.3 been like, I grew up in a different place where it wasn't. Y'all grew up listening to 107.3. Y'all would have a DJ come on a Saturday night, get in there for about 2 hours for real, then y'all back to R&B all day. Or 98.1 with a pop state. I mean, I've been up here for 10 years, bro, so I kind of, I ain't saying that.
You came in when radio was whack, though, man.
Okay, well, I didn't know hip-hop, all hip-hop and R&B radio station before. I mean, 107.3 was playing rap for real at 5 o'clock. You could hear a 50 Cent song in 2005. I don't know.
Yeah.
But when I got up here, okay, but 107.3 at 98.1.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay.
You again, like they're like, yeah.
So what? Something happened. So obviously something whack happened.
Like,
to where when I got
I'm gonna tell you, like, back in the day, like, we had a scene for music. Like, okay. I remember being a young nigga. Like,
we definitely did.
Exactly. Like, I remember when like Killerville was the niggas to listen to up here.
I got you.
I remember back when, like, I remember when the district.
Conversation, man. This the guy.
I remember when the district was going up against the West Side.
Right. Okay.
And like on some real like rap beef type shit.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like that nigga Raymond had that shit. Fuck the West Side, bro, and that shit blew through the fucking streets. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I get it.
You just came in the wrong era up here.
You said the streets. I'm talking about the airways, like where.
I mean, exactly.
I'm talking about where it was, commercial radio, like
bro. Let nobody up here like really playing like no. I mean, you would hear like once in a while with a local artist would get on the radio up here. But you got to understand that wasn't our fault. That was the radio, what did you call them motherfuckers? The programs. That was them. You know what I'm saying?
The same thing that I was just saying. That you had something whack happen where it was some whack ass gatekeepers that came through and screwed it up. I remember in 2002 listening to Charlemagne, the God, Breakfast Club Charlemagne, live in Columbia on 101.3 Top 8 at 8, Countdown. He do a Sunday night mix show. He playing nothing but real rap for 2 hours. Him and Shakis the Beast. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I come up on this over the airwaves, not in the streets.
I mean, we got the DJ scientists, the chill wheels. Like, I get what you saying,
right. But they was only. But was they on every? We ain't battling about radio. We're battling about the mentality that has been breaded and you know what I'm saying?
You just came in, like I said, you just came in at the wrong era, bro. Like when the shit was, it just wasn't what it was.
So and what mentality are you exactly talking about?
You saying I came in at the wrong era. So obviously, I'm saying when I came up here in 2013, 14, y'all had 2 radio stations, 98.1. They would play. It was a mixture, and 107.3. Was straight R&B all day, scientists and all them cats.
Maybe when you came in, but yeah, I remember.
So right, you remember something else, but I'm saying back to my point.
That was my chapstick.
Some whack shit happened. Some whack shit happened. Something
what are you talking about here, though?
Bro?
I feel slandered from my city coming from you, man.
I'm not slandering. I'm not.
I'm fucking
you
with you.
are.
No, I'm not.
I think what you're calling whack might necessarily not be whack here.
I'm talking about
because Columbia is a different culture.
It is.
Because Columbia is built different from Greenville, South Carolina. You're gonna get different. Stop coming from Columbia expecting Columbia in Greenville. It's not.
I'm not. That's what I'm trying to let y'all know. I'm talking hip hop.
So hip hop, period. It's a different hip hop. It's still here. It might not be the hip hop your ears are used to hearing.
Like respectfully, don't get me wrong. Like I love my city, but I never rock with the music that was coming out of this part of South Carolina. Like
so you
know what I'm saying?
You feeling me?
But that's been from the get go for me. Like from early 2000s. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
You feel me? And that's because I feel like honestly that's because at that time niggas up here they stopped staying true to what they was doing and started trying to chase that wave.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's around especially around the era when you started having like the snap music coming in. Mm-hmm. Like that's when you came in up here. You feel me? Like
snap was 10 years before when I came.
But you get what I'm saying? That's when this transition started happening. Like you wasn't here for when niggas was goddamn really up here like trying to make some way. I remember like Yaya the Dunn chick, whatever her name was.
I mean, Don Dada was the first time I really came up on Greenville vibes. When the nigga was beating on the porch.
Yeah.
You know, and that shit was fire. That shit motivated the nigga like, okay, that's around the time when I started the blog. You know what I'm saying? I was like 12, 13, you know what I'm saying? So I know it's some real like Camo saying, it's street niggas everywhere. So I know like I ain't just on some street nigga shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I know what time it is. My ear and my range is broad enough to understand different forms of black entertainment. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's snap music or fucking crunk music or trap music or lyricist music or hip hop R&B or rap with an R&B hook or R&B with a rap verse. I get it all. You know what I'm saying? So my point of view ain't limited. What I was just trying to say, you know, is just that it's time for some hot shit to come back around. If not, people gonna get used to the bullshit.
Mm-hmm. I feel what you're saying.
I do.
That was all I was really trying to say.
I agree on that.
Let me ask you this though. Do you think that's really gonna happen though?
Some hot shit come around? Or people gonna get used to
for
the
that
bullshit?
era to come back around.
It ain't about no era coming back around. I don't give a fuck about no era that.
But I'm just saying, like if you take the top artists right now, I'm not speaking on SC. I'm just talking about the top artists in the game right now.
Right.
All right.
Is it? Okay, I see where you're going, and I think I know. All right, I'll let you finish.
Like, and you factor in the average consumer, what they're listening is right now.
Right.
Are they looking for what we would consider that hot real shit, or is they looking for that shit that's gonna give them that certain that feel, that certain high?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
I mean, well, usually the hot real shit give you the hot.
Nah, bro.
It do.
Nah. For real niggas. For niggas that really listen
I mean,
to
I can only not to put myself.
Alright, what's
but
that shit?
That ain't the hot. That's that. Okay.
That ain't the hot shit, but that's what somebody hear that and say, "Oh, it's hot. Let me try to make something like that."
Okay. Nah, I got you. So it's like, so you bringing up Sexy Red in this conversation?
I'm just talking about music in general.
Yeah.
Okay,
bro,
so
like,
music in general, music is. Music is a representation of the mentality of the person. That
would you consider that lane hot
for the club? And fucking.
But would you for your podcast? Would you consider that shit hot?
As a DJ, it's a time and place for everything.
For your podcast, would you consider that shit hot?
Ski.
Honestly speaking.
Ski.
So what are we talking about?
Yes, that shit fire. That shit fire. But no, it's not. No, it's not. Bruh, because she sound like somebody that grew up across the street from me. She sound like one of my cousins. If I put my little 25-year-old sister in the studio, she probably gonna, and I put on that 10 Keith beat. She ain't gonna talk about mathematics and violins equal deep focus. That's what's on the TV. But she gonna say some ratchet shit like, when you see me and you know what's up, ski. I mean, cause okay, so it's like, but she 25 and she be in the club with Hennessy. So it's like, I understand that music is subjective and everybody gonna make different music for their mentality.
That's 100%.
You know what I'm saying? And it ain't what we not monolithic as black people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I consider myself God body. You might consider yourself something else. You know what I'm saying? Shamara might consider herself something else. We got 3 different mentalities about God, but we still got melanin in our skin and we still love black people. You feel me? So we not monolithic. So it ain't gonna be the same thing every time. You know what I mean? But at the same time, that shit still gotta be hot. Still gotta be hot. A lyrical miracle nigga can say the most craziest rhyme, but if that beat ain't hitting and you ain't feeling it, that shit ain't gonna resonate. That motherfucker say the most ratchet shit on the track, but if the beat ain't fire, or the beat might be fire, but he's singing the ABCs, and shit, it's a lane for that on YouTube Kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lane for whatever. I'm just saying, for this state to stop getting looked over and passed over on a mainstream level, cause South Carolina is popping. We got the fastest growing state in the nation. Top 5. Shit about to heat up. We got open carry around this motherfucking nuts. Shit about to get cracking. So, when people think about the music that's coming out of South Carolina, I just want them to know and find a safe space where they can find some hot shit. The guy with the golden ear. I'm gonna try to do it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't been doing it in a minute, so I'm gonna try to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's the car I'm in. You know what I'm saying? And it got room for more than one person. You know what I'm saying? If you riding, shit.
Can I ask you a question? Why you calling yourself like the guy with the golden hair? Did somebody tell you that?
Nah, I told honestly, not to cut you off.
Just because you said
the guy with the I've always, from people that around me, when I played music, I always got a good reception. Like, yo, people used to steal my CDs, buy my CDs, ask me to make them CDs. So people just, for years, before I even got turntables, people trusted my taste. I was the dude with all the magazines and shit. You know what I'm saying? This was back when I was a teenager. So it was like, from that absorption of culture, I've done the research to understand the science behind music. So when I put music together, it's usually a purpose behind it and it resonates. And usually people come back for more. You know what I'm saying? So I would say I got a golden ear. I've worked on projects with other people and them shits came out fire. And I ain't say everything I touched was a classic, but people know me that Cam got a good ear for music. So if Cam says something is fire, is fire. And so far my reputation has been solid when it came to that. Now, have I been the most consistent? Hell no. So that means I gotta put more work in. I gotta get back on my campaign. But I don't feel like I played a whack song since I've been back out, whether it's the mixtape, podcast, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it's like all I can do is try to build that brand and keep that consistency of good quality music, whatever genre, whatever type of music I play, whatever type of mix I make, it's gonna have an hour of vibes that you ain't gotta hit a button to skip nothing. You might want to bring it back, but I don't feel like you should skip, because I'm gonna put the time in to make sure everything gonna connect anyway. So
have you gotten any feedback from people about the music and not the podcast? Just like, oh, thank you for putting me on that artist. They are dope. I'm gonna make sure
I have. Okay. Yeah. Even with the A1 Duffy episode, I was promoting A1 Duffy on my Instagram, on my stories. And I had a guy who was like, yo, this shit fire. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he made a status. Yo, thanks DJ Campaign for putting me on. This shit fire. So it's like, okay, all right. I think it worked. All I got to do is keep going.
Honestly, I think that's what matters down here. Because people, the local artists, they get support from family, you know, maybe other artists, you know. When you do see these shows, it's mostly just artists supporting artists. It's no fan base here. Like I said, like fans don't actually come out. Yeah. If one of these artists had somewhere, I feel like if they had a true fan base, then like I said, SC Lo-Fi should be packed out. It should be packed out if they had true fans. Yeah.
So the only
that's what I remember about the music scene in the upstate. I remember like going to the showcases like at the Alligators, right? Yeah. And that motherfucker would be packed out. You literally would have to walk sideways through the building. Now, of course, I think they use some tactics to pack the building out, because they also had, like, you know, they wouldn't start the actual show until like 1 a.m. So you got all that club. You know what I'm saying? You got, but everybody knew that, hey, this is the open mic night. You know
they knew what they was there for. They just stalled y'all out.
Yeah, that's true. I remember going to a couple of clubs like that when I was younger, and it just used to be so packed. And they did use that tactic. They wouldn't perform till late, but it was a good
energy.
Real good energy.
It's just somewhere along the way up here, like, that was lost, and the audience, they just not supporting them.
I think it was the shootings.
Yeah.
It was the shootings.
Yeah, you got a point there.
Like when the city done. In order to. So it's like with that, it's like when I know what I look for when I discover a new artist. I'm gonna go online. I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna want for me. Since we want to be specific,
what you sipping on? Let me get a taste of that. White boy. Y'all already don't pop it, right?
Yeah. Okay. So, but it's like, man, like for me, it's like I grew up on a platform I could trust, whether it was Yo MTV, Rap City, TRL, whatever the case may be. Now, granted, the Illuminati put them shows together. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I grew up, you know, there were platforms that you could really trust. And right now, I don't feel like there's a lot of platforms in this area that you can trust. You know, and I don't say trust as far as they'll let you come on and do what you want to do, but trust for a standard of hot shit. And hot shit is 7 letters that could mean anything to anybody. But if you know when it's hot and when it's not. Now, the person tastes depends on what they grew up on, what they came up eating. You know what I'm saying? But we came up in the era where, you know, shit, Nelly just was saying like the 2000s was the hardest era. You know what I'm saying? He made headlines saying he came up going up against Eminem, Jay-Z, and DMX and all that. So we a little older. You know what I mean? So it's like we So in some way or form or fashion, that standard got lost, you know, because now it ain't even no video channels and all that type of shit.
Internet, man.
Right. So it's like with the internet, it kind of cut out the big man, and all the little people got in, and that's cool. I mean, you got
the internet, then you got the affordability of
equipment, studio equipment. Anybody can make
this shit.
Yeah. It ain't a mystery.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not a. I ain't mean to keep.
No, you good. We talking. We talking.
I ain't trying to figure out what happened in the mystery. I know what happened with the destruction of CDs. I've read and researched this shit, so I know what happened. But it's like, all right, now that all that dumb shit didn't happen, where the hot shit at? Cause motherfuckers making music and some people making, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, when it's all said and done, I just want to create a safe space for quality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I want to build a brand where people know that this has been thoroughly researched before it has come to this space. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Ain't just anybody gonna be coming up like, nah, you campaign approved, this campaign approved. And I gotta build that. I gotta build that brand. We gotta build that brand, but at the same time, that's the purpose, that's the mission, that's the goal.
So let me ask you this.
Man, we
that's who's at.
Man, we supposed to be
yeah, true.
Man,
we 36 minutes in. We'll be about to be dead.
Let me ask you this.
I ain't supposed to go.
Let me ask you this, right? And I hate
Don't
to
waste
keep
the battery.
I hate to keep harking on this dude. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But this is just what my standard of like below artistry comes into. But what if you got a motherfucker and you feel like how you feel about him, how I feel about, and I ain't gonna get this nigga name right, Boss Man D-Lo, right? Is that right? Oh damn, I got it. All right. But alright, you feel the same way about somebody how I feel about this dude, right?
Yeah.
He come up to you, got a crazy fan base in South Carolina. You know what I'm saying?
Am I gonna sell out?
I'm not asking are you gonna sell out. But would you be motivated to let that person come on? And this person might be up next. But you feel like, hey, his shit is not campaign approved.
But you feel it's approved?
Yeah, and I feel like this shit is fire.
Right.
You know
So then that's where the politics come in, and sometimes you gotta play politics. You know what I'm saying? And I can look. I'm just one man, so my opinion can be swayed, but it can't be bought.
I respect that.
That's the only thing with me, dog. Like I can change my mind. I'm a human. But my opinion, you can't pay me to say it's fire.
I respect
so that's my answer. I don't know if that's the answer you're looking for, but that's the answer I'm giving you. Like
I respect that.
You can't pay me to say it's fire. You can convince me that it's fire, and I might be lifted, faded, sober, long ride home, and I might like, damn, this shit is actually alright. Mm-hmm. It has happened. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen. You feel me? But at the same time, I just want to be known that you can't pay me for it. You know what I mean? And that's.
But you can be flexible.
I can be. Yeah.
I like that.
I said I'm a Libra, bro. So
I like that cup.
Yeah, I don't got scratched up. I bought it from the Moog store. You know what I'm saying? Up in Asheville.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
It's not balance, bro. I'm trying to balance it out.
It's my favorite mug. I always drink out of it.
But it's also I'm just trying to provide a little balance to the game, dog. And that shit, if it work, it work. If it don't, I'll try something else.
Yeah. Only thing I can say is just do your part, man.
That's all I'm really.
That's all you really can do is just do your part. You know what I'm saying?
I'ma just add humbly, do your part to that.
Respectfully,
I'm trying my best.
Humbly,
yeah.
But I'm passionate about this. So sometimes I might not come off. I could come off as arrogant. Hell, I was talking to my brother the other night.
It's good to be arrogant.
And he was right. You gotta bring an ego every now and then.
When it comes to stuff like that.
Right. You know what I'm saying? My brother told him like, yo, you know you the master.
Mm-hmm.
Like you Obi-Wan Kenobi. You know what I'm saying? Like I've studied it. I've studied it too long to not be a highly qualified individual when it comes to my opinion on music. Mm-hmm. Like I said, in high school I had the Source magazine. I've been studying this shit forever. Nigga, he damn near ain't a rapper that I don't know about. So I'm pretty, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, if he gonna tell me that, then it's like, all right, I gotta show and prove. Mm-hmm. Knowledge of self, God body type shit. Show and prove. You know what I'm saying? So when it's all said and done, I did the knowledge, I'm wise enough, I understand it. So now I'm putting freedom into this culture and trying to create a lane for good culture. And hopefully, shit, I get some power to where I can refine the game, you know what I'm saying? And we get some God-like energy going on through here so we can destroy and rebuild some shit and bring something reborn. So if you know the language I was just speaking, then you know. If not, do the research. But I got a higher elevated outlook when it comes to this type of shit. So when it's all said and done, I gotta show and prove, and I got a team. We've created a team of balanced individuals, as y'all can see. That I love that y'all challenge me with this, you know what I'm saying? So when it's all said and done, we gonna figure it out, you know what I mean? So we got a strong committee going on at the Campaign Approved Podcast, and we gonna do our part. Like you said, all we can do is our part, bro.
That's real, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, my head ain't up my ass or in the sky thinking I'm the man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I was just sitting on the couch a couple months ago, so I can't say who working and who deserved da-da-da-da-da. But when I was on the couch, I was watching. I was listening, I was studying. You know what I'm saying? So now that I'm confident enough, we equipped enough to actually build the platform, let's try to maintain the standard, you know, and see what happens. Yeah, that's what we doing. I think that's right. I think we got it right. So this gonna be the episode.
This is the episode. Yeah.
Damn, this was not how it's supposed to go, but it's real. It's authentic and it's real, and no disrespect to anybody.
Yeah, it's all love.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to nobody. I promise you, this was pure image photography. Just turn the cameras on, cause we had a guest that was supposed to be here, but they canceled. So we just started talking, but we gonna walk the talk, and we gonna make it happen. And we gonna keep it consistent. So if we ain't interviewing nobody, we gonna be talking like this. And Campaign Approved is still in motion, whether we got artists to interview or anybody to interview or not. We definitely gonna keep going. But we can do this all day, dog. Like, we can do this all day. This is what we was doing before we even had cameras, yo. We was just making music, making beats, and locking in and talking about whatever came to our minds. You know what I'm saying? Shit, building that brotherly bond. Me and my brother Bay. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So that's what we at. That's what we doing. Stay tuned in. I guess just the episode. This episode 4. Let my team tell it, this episode 4, but
it is what it is.
I feel like this was had to get done so people can understand the purpose of what we doing. And if we missed the point, or if you don't feel like I hit the point clearly, or we hit the point clearly, drop it in the comments.
Facts.
Drop it in the comments, like, share, subscribe. Campaign
I think they gonna get it, you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
And also get, you know, the mind state of where we coming from. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
So with that being said, I'm gonna play a track that kind of summarize kind of the vibes to a certain extent. I might play 2, but for right now, this is For Granted by Trap Dicky and Frank De Niro. Cause don't take this for granted. I ain't taking this for granted. Don't take us for granted. And if you got some power in what you doing, don't take it for granted. Yo, real talk. So here we go. For Granted, Trap Dicky featuring Frank De Niro. 814 shit.
I put up some weight. My grandma say I'm looking. I put up some weight. My grandma say I'm looking good. She tell me I got it. A convicted felon, but I'm still toting the whip, and I want you to try me. They wanna know if I still got it. I told them, of course, I'm high like a tiger. I'm still on parole, but I'll ride on whoever you know that I'm about it. Fresh shot.
Started from the top.
If it ain't DJ Campaign, I don't want to hit
When
shit.
they do campaign, drop that shit.
Trap Dicky, Blue Devil's the hottest song in the state. We got more hot shit out here too. Let's go.
I put up some weight. My grandma say I'm looking good. She tell me I got it. A convicted felon, but I'm still toting the whip, and I want you to try me. They wanna know if I still got it. I told them, of course, I'm high like a tiger. I'm still on parole, but I'll ride on whoever you know that I'm about it. Fresh shot to the track.
conversation so talk to drama, man. Y'all just set me up.
You know what I'm saying? Controversy said.
Real the fuck up the extra. Talk about moving pounds, me and Hector. So many players gotta make a schedule. Feeling like Dog Rivers from the Celtics. I did it, the girls' money, I can't help it. Still shoot a nigga, hope you get the message. Bloody the addresses in the mail. Too many pounds, open down, smell them. Great G say niggas gon' slide. But I'm like, whatever, go drink by the bezel. Reminding me I did some time. On top of the game, rewind. You ain't no real trapper, you be lying. I'm on the block, throwing gang signs. Surrounded by pressing niggas, showing knives. Having discussion about some homicide. We handle the business, niggas don't ride. All the way, he going federal. Still banging 2 letters, I pull up on Lincoln. I feel like a king on his pedestal. Try to get official, I don't need no whistle. I'm hanging with niggas with attitude. I'm fresh out of jail, I'm giving them hell. But my grandma keep on telling me,
You think you can handle it? Huh?
you got the whole hood looking up to you. You take it for granted?
No.
Try digging that selfish.
Whoa.
Hey Frank, we did it again. Let a nigga try me while I'm on stage and I send them shits in the wind.
Right, De Niro.
Never let a nigga hold me and I put that shit on my kid. Tell him to get in the bin, spin his block, then we spin it again. Nah, fuck that trap, he ain't going back to prison again. I be like, fuck rap, got a nigga call tryna spin on a 10. Call it a Tyreek Hill, look like I signed a cheap deal. I only signed a street deal.
Hey, bro, some of these songs like 2 years old, bro. Like, somebody gotta play it, man. On a platform. People play it in their car, you know what I mean?
It is not in the host.
Somebody gotta put on.
I'ma come signing down, niggas about to unlock up the motor.
No disrespect to anybody that been putting on, you know what I'm saying?
I never tested.
I wanna help.
Cause it's not in my order. I'm a down like a soldier. You think you can handle it? You got the whole hood looking up to you. You take it for granted. Try thinking that selfish. Hey Frank, we did it again. Let a nigga try me while I'm on stage and I send them shits in the wind.
I wanna hear another one? Right. Here we go. This Tokens by Jasmine Phoenix, 803. We got females that's rapping too, you know what I'm saying? She's an OG. She been in the game for a minute. And she's still making hot shit. Shout out to Jasmine Phoenix, the whole Columbia. What's good?
When it's about the cash, bossy bitch, I get to work and make these hoes mad. Never going outside, put these niggas last. Love, I'm in my bed, don't give a fuck if he ain't about to say.
I can listen to this shit any day. Nigga, out with the over a year.
Over a TV.
I'm serious.
I'm just saying, like,
So somebody gotta put it on.
Like,
You know what I mean?
how clean this shit is. You know what I'm saying?
Kenzo DeLorean on the beat.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. You go.
I can tell you hoes ain't having no emotion. Bitch, I'm focused, you ain't talking tokens, baby, don't approach us. Time to coldest, got your nigga open, show him no emotion. Purple plays, got me popping tags, money be the motive. Real bitches in the field, and you know we getting active. All about the coins, that's attractive. Hoes ain't cut from the coffers, giving napkin. If I'm never seen with your nigga, know we cashing, no ass. Real boss bitch, so you know I'm having. Manifesting money, I'm a motherfucking magnet. If I'm in a building, know I'm booked like some classes. Come pass it, get it to the head of the
Goddamn campaign. 10. I give it 10.
All about the fun. Need them tokens.
I need them.
Need them tokens.
I need
Yeah.
them.
Motherfucking tokens.
Yeah. If it ain't DJ campaign, I don't
Yeah,
want
50 minutes.
How many?
50.
50. Content? Got it done. Got it done. This was fun. I like this. I like
hard to have a conversation.
Nah.
I mean, real nigga conversation. say.
It's potting. We potting, yo. We potting, man. This is what a podcast is supposed to be like, yo. Just talking, you know what I'm saying? Everybody don't deserve an interview right now. Some people just gotta work, you know what I'm saying? And shit, when the work add up to when it's time for the publicity, you know what I'm saying? We gonna definitely be here. You sit right there in that blue chair and air it out, you know what I mean? So that's what we doing. Campaign approved podcast, yo. Shit. And we got some hits in South Carolina too. It's different vibes in South Carolina, like the Southern Soul vibe. Like I said about black people not being monolithic, South Carolina ain't got one sound, you know. And that was kind of one of my beefs with SC for a second. Like, yo, what's the SC sound? We had producers going out of state. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And shit, the baby got over on the SC sound. His hardest tracks came from a South Carolina producer. You know what I mean? So it's like, shit, man, people been coming over here, taking what we do, or at least checking into what we do, and taking it somewhere else and getting hot off. You know what I'm saying? Shit, speaking now, because there's a new era legend just off the shit he was doing back in 2010.
I don't know if you ever heard this before, but it was a time. This was probably like early 2000s, and it's the industry still haven't taken the advice, but I want to say it was Scarface. He was doing an interview and he was like, "Yo, SC is where it's at. Like, you gotta tap into SC. Like they up next." That's the type of shit he was talking. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the industry didn't take heed to it. Yeah. It's like now they're starting to catch up. Like, for instance, like you know, I'm a big battle rap fan. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know, I used to battle rap back in the day. You know, used to go and eat a nigga food right in front of him. You know what I'm saying?
Get food on the back.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like on that type shit. Yeah. You feel me? So I'm always be tapped into that part of the culture. Gotcha. And now you finally got like artists, because you can call them artists, who's breaking into the mainstream battle rap culture from SC. Like, you know, take for instance Swamp.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Swamp 843, right.
You know what I mean?
Marlboro County.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got parts of the industry who's starting to finally like, all right, let's look into what's really going on down here. Yeah. But now it's just like, you know, we gotta drop that whole crab in the bucket mentality. Right. You know what I'm saying? And you know, collab with this shit and make the state really what it's supposed to be, because it's been here. Right. I mean, we got legends that came out of this motherfucker. Peebo Bryson. What was it, Peebo?
I think so. Andy Stone, you know.
Yeah, Pig Leg. What was his name? He from right down in Fountain Inn.
Yeah, I got
you. Know what I'm saying?
I got you. Even on the basketball tip, shit. Kevin Garnett. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? He left, but you know. So we a breeding ground. Whether it's NFL, sports, Zion Wilson, John Morant, like Debo. You know what I'm saying? Like. Shit, what Don Staley doing in Columbia with USC, like, we got motion. Clemson had it on lock for Clemson football had it on lock for what, 4-5 years, you know what I'm saying? Like, we got it. Like,
you know, all the other areas of entertainment, we got it.
Actresses,
it's
you know
just
what I'm saying?
that
Color
as
purple,
far as the hip hop,
right,
just had never been able to really take hold like it should.
So it's like, that's what I was saying about trying to reset the standard, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's all, that's it. Shout out to King George. Yeah, he reset the standard, you know what I'm saying? Like, all right, the rap shit ain't working, get on the stage and sing that Southern Soul shit, because we are in the South. This is South Carolina. We are surrounded by trees and woods. Country as fuck, if you want to call it that, you know what I'm saying? Seasonally Southern, you know what I'm saying? Like, however you want to put it, we do that here, you know what I mean? Like, our two biggest cities surrounding us, Charlotte, Atlanta, you know, for years. They come like, through, people come gateway, through, man. Right, they gotta pass through, so they know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Rick Ross didn't say he used to pull up in Columbia and get his thing off. Jeezy didn't say how he used to do, you know what I mean? They, come on, man, like this is just a money pit, you know what I mean? Exactly. Most artists that's starting out get their money in South Carolina, and then they move on, but we do stamp and certify talent here. It's just not our talent. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So like one conversation I was saying on my Facebook was, what's a hit? Do South Carolina got any hits or all that type of time? So I'm gonna flip the script, play something that ain't so tough, you know what I'm saying? But it's a banger. We coming up on a Reezy Rock track. This right here is called Super Dapper, featuring 48 Snipe, and it's gonna kind of let you know the different flavors that we got in South Carolina. So we're gonna hit y'all with one more track, because we do play music on the Campaign Approved podcast. So here we go, Reezy Rock.
What it do,
Super
Campaign?
Dapper.
Drop that shit.
Just to let everybody know, we aren't monolithic. We got different vibes. But if it's a banger, it's a banger, and I know what a banger sounds like. Super Dapper. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got it. Reezy Rock got one. I feel like he got one just to 10.
Damn, Campaign. 10. I give it 10. I give it 10.
Reezy Rock been putting in work in Columbia for a minute. You know what I'm saying? 48 camp and all that type shit, man. 803 vibe. We vibe with it though. It's a vibe.
I wanted to bring something different to the game. Big drip, big dapper, propane. Put some photos in your cover, haters sleeping on my name. You ain't never seen no sauce like this. You ain't never seen no drip so drip. Make the ocean on this champagne I spill. Breeze it big and to take a lick for all this flavor I get.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he talking. Reezy Rock. Salute. Yeah, dig. Baby. You know what I'm saying? We grown. This that grown man shit. We ain't supposed to be 40 making trap music. You know what I'm saying? Let's do the boss, but you can still make some fire. Some fire, right?
I wanted to bring something different to the game. Big drip, big dapper, propane. Put some photos in your cover, haters sleeping on my name. You ain't never seen no sauce like this. You ain't never seen no drip so drip. Make the ocean on this champagne I spill. Breeze it big and to take a lick for all this flavor I get. Upper echelon, we ain't never joking place. Real big business, had to keep a clean face. When it come to me, I had to slow up on the chase. It's a marathon, Jake, not a motherfucking race. I came from nothing, they ain't never stopped. Nah, 7th grade custom chain, no front rate. By the way, yeah, I got that with my own money. Hair up off the float, now on my own stuff.
Kill that shit. Come from the bottom, they ain't never stop, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can still talk your talk. Just gotta evolve with the game. That's what we doing. Campaign Approved Podcast, episode 4. We evolving with the game.
If it ain't DJ Campaign, I wouldn't see
Hits, man. We got hits in South Carolina. So tap in, tune in, episode 4, the Campaign Approved Podcast, hosted by Bang Bang, DJ Campaign. And that's what we doing. Follow me at DJ Campaign Music. Bang, where can they follow you at, bro? Bang_Bang BGA. Alright, we got it right. We gonna keep it right. We gonna keep it tight. Till the next time. See y'all on number 5.
We straight forever, 2 lines drinking.
Get in the comments, yo. Please get in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know if you agree with me, you agree with Bang Bang,
You agree with me?
regardless.
Or me.
Just know we just trying to work, yo. We just trying to work. And salute to everybody that's working. 864-803-843. Greenville, Columbia, Florence, Charleston, Myrtle Beach, Anderson, Camden, South Carolina, Bishopville, South Carolina, Lake City, fucking Hartsville, you know what I'm saying? Darlington County, everywhere in between, you know what I'm saying? Marlboro County, motherfucking Conway, Orangeburg, wherever y'all at, you know what I'm saying? Just keep grinding. Just know that somebody paying attention and we here and we trying to let y'all come on here and talk y'all shit, perform y'all music, show y'all authenticity. You seen ours today. I might get some people that don't like me after this episode come out. It's all good. Y'all might love Bang Bang after this episode come out, and it's all good.
I think I shitted on a few artists.
I might have did too, but it wasn't intentional. We didn't even know the cameras was on, but they was on. We kept it real, so just know that that's what we doing at the Campaign Approved Podcast. We're gonna try to keep it trill, and if you don't like it, get in the comments and tell us, you know what I'm saying? Don't share it and talk shit. Get in the comments and let us know so we can see it, you know what I mean? But anyway, that's what we doing. Campaign Approved Podcast, powered by the Palmetto Life Network, episode 4. And we out.